Your take on day one?
I think on both sides it went about as well as we could have hoped. I think on the men's side we're tied for third, maybe tied for fourth, something like that after the first day. That's about as much as we could have hoped for. We had a ton of kids make the finals, a lot of kids that weren't seeded to make the finals. You know, we have 2 guys in the 8, 2 guys in the 15, 1 in the 4, 1 in the 100 hurdles, 1 in the 400 hurdles. So we still have a lot of potential for points tomorrow, which is another important part of today. You know, obviously you want to score today, but you want to leave as much potential to score tomorrow. So as far as the overall day went on both sides, it's about as well as we could have hoped.
I was saying we did come away with a couple of champions. Gardner, I know talking with him, he talked about been planning the entire year around this, and boy, it paid off today. He looked terrific.
Yeah, you know, and he's such a talented kid, and you know, in cross he's always come through at the end. You know, and last year in the spring he came through at the end, and sure enough, today he came through at the end, qualified for IC4As. You know, ran a huge PR. I think it was 16-second PR. You know, you couldn't ask much more, and Tommy ran a great race too. He got his IC4A qualifier, finished 4th, just a second or 2 off his PR. So he's right back where he left off last year after breaking his ankle and missing 6 months. You know, it's great to see him at that point, you know, right now.
You know, watching Gardner and he runs easily, and he runs almost as if he's in his own world. I think there's kind of a quiet competitiveness that you don't see, but clearly is there.
Yeah, he's a competitive kid. You know, his fitness level wasn't the best during the indoor season, you know, for various reasons. And, you know, I sat down and talked to him about, you know, doing all the little things and making a commitment to being one of the best. I told him he could be one of the best runners in the conference, and today he proved certainly that he can be one of the best runners in the conference. And in certain events, he can be the best runner in the conference. So he bought into what I was talking to him about during the indoor season. Has really done, you know, probably a 180, you know, from a pretty disappointing indoor season to becoming the conference champion. So I'm really pleased for him.
On the women's side, we do have a champion. The best javelin thrower in America East is Seema, and I think she surprised herself today. That was a tremendous throw. And for a person that has been a little inconsistent during the year, and she said that, boy, she was consistent and terrific today.
She was great, and she also got her ECAC qualifier and a school record. So to wrap that all up with her first conference championship, I couldn't be happier. Nice kid, has really worked hard this year, and for it all to come together at the end, this is the time you want it to come together. You know, this is the way you draw it up as a coach. It doesn't always work out that way, but it's nice when it does.
I was going to say, I know it's a learning experience. It's a young team, but we come to do more than learn, and today we got a couple of wins, and I guess we put ourselves in position tomorrow. So I guess what is the key tomorrow? Just being competitive?
Yeah, and that's certainly what we were today. You know, the kids didn't worry about their times. You know, we told them ahead of time, if you're competitive, the time's going to be there at the end. You know, if you're running for place, the time's going to be there at the end, or the jump or the throw is going to be there at the end, and they did. You know, they did a great job today. Even some guys that just missed out on scoring, you know, or making the finals, you know, were super competitive today. And for a young team, that's all you can ask for. And we set ourselves up to do pretty well overall, you know, in the team battle. So we're really pleased, and hopefully we continue on to tomorrow.